Hello, welcome everyone to Scandinavia. Right, this is a newish map, right? I am your host for this World of Warships Legends video, Phoenix61. Right, we are rocking the Alaska. This is still one of my favorite ships. It's gone through some nerfs and buffs and buffs and nerfs and nerfy buffs, like over the years or however long it's been that the ship's been out there, right? So I think at one point it was a little overpowered, right? Which, like, I don't think I had it back then, or like I was still learning the game and didn't know how to play cruisers, right? But anyway, now we're pretty good with it, right? And it's one of my favorite legendary tier cruisers, right? And then of course the Scandinavia map is a newish map, right? And yeah, when people tell me which directions to go, I like to be sarcastic and signal really stupid places to go and then give myself the Roger, right? Acknowledgement. But anyway, so I'm happy that there's a new map, but I'm like a little like disappointed in its layout. Like, it's fine. Something's better than nothing, right? But I would have done things a little different. I think it'd be cool to be able to design a map for this game. But yeah, so what happens here is a lot of people go to the outsides of, like, far out on the outside of, like, far to our right outside of zone A, and then same thing on the D side cap, right? And because of that, I like to try to not do that, just to not overcrowd the space, right? But then also you get like some kind of crossfires too, like people don't expect you to be on the other, the other side, right? But here we only have one destroyer, and so this is kind of like, we're gonna be lacking some spotting, right? So ideally, like, you go in and help, as a cruiser, like, you could help with the zone cap, but I just think that's a bad idea because you're going to get spotted, and there's just everybody opposite of A, the enemy on the opposite side of A, and along with whoever spawns at C, they're going to be able to shoot you in that cap. There's no cover within the zone capture, at least on this side, right? So it's just, like, not ideal for a cruiser. So let the enemy make the mistake before you do, right? Like, don't just... It's hard to have patience in this game sometimes, right? But we do get lucky here because our destroyer, the one destroyer in the game, has come over to support this side, right? So we need to support that destroyer as best we can, right? Hopefully he doesn't want to die. All too often we see destroyers try to muscle it out in the caps and then, get killed, right? But by radar cruisers or other destroyers, whatever. It is a Kharbarovsk, it's that Soviet one that I can't say. I'm sorry, guys, I can't. I'm terrible at it. It's just, that's gonna be me. Stupid white American, right? Like, just can't pronounce anything. We even struggle with our own, our own language, right? But yeah, so here's what I was talking about, like, decent shots on this Yamato. And, like, if I was able to shoot those cruisers to my right, like, that'd be even better, but I just can't stick my nose out that far without putting ourselves at, like, really great risk, right? Like, there's a Colombo, a Des Moines, plus, out there that spawned at C-Cap that aren't spotted anymore, that they'd be able to shoot me along with all these other ships over here. So, like, right, like, I can already tell, there goes our cruiser. See, that could have been us, that guy just wasn't patient enough to hold back. Because these guys are all pressing, right? And like, what should be happening is these cruisers that are on their team in Zone A, like, should be getting smoked, but it's not happening right now, right? We don't have good angles on them. There goes one, right? Colombo got him. Nice job. And then, yeah, like, I'm like, why am I still spotted? All right, there we go. But here's, like, the ideal situation, right? And then, yeah, we're going to lose that battleship for sure. Like, over pushed, right? Just the zone and game are just crumbling at our feet. Like, oh my gosh. Get a little bit on this Ibuki. Nope, nothing. Nada. And then, this airplane's gonna annoy the crap out of me because I'm not close enough to shoot him down, and he's gonna keep us spotted freaking indefinitely, probably. We got good shots on this Yamato here, but the problem here is he's right up against the map wall, right? Like, which always creates this, like, awkward... Yeah, look, one over pen. Can I get some more over penetrations, please? They're just like, there's like the awkward physics when you're running into the outside of the map, right? So it's like, it's always harder to aim. And then now I'm like at this decision point, like, what's this Yamato gonna do? Because like, if he comes up this way, I'd like to, be a little bit closer to the land and wait for him to come around the corner. But if he goes across the map, across A, where the Ibuki here is, then I'd like to move forward, right? So it's just like this, we got to see what he's going to do first. Because if he comes up this way and comes around the corner, we'll get a pretty nice broadside shot on him. And you can do some pretty wicked work on Yamatos in the Alaska. It's a lot of fun, right? Here, yeah, we're getting broken shells and ricochets. I should probably be shooting HE with this angle. But, I was, hoping this Ibuki would make a mistake, right? I'm sure I'm saying that ship wrong, too. I actually like that ship. I do think it's a little underpowered for the Ibuki. It's a little underpowered for Tier 8, but... Because I like the Suja, the premium Tier 7, I feel like is better. Or at least I do better with it, right? And it's the same kind of setup. Alright, Ibuki's going that way. Yamato still doesn't know what he's going to do. He must be picking on that battleship that's up back behind us that was doing work before. Got rid of the one cruiser, right? On their team. So yeah, now we're down 2 ships. And I just want to know which way these guys are going to go. But yeah, as you can see, so we're severely outnumbered on this side now. And it's also, quite disappointing that the decap is, not... typically you have a strong side and a weak side, right? So if your team's, sucking it up on your side of the map, usually you suspect the opposite time, the other spawn areas to be doing well. And that's just... We're all doing bad at this point. All right, so Yamato's coming around this corner. So this is the moment we've been waiting for, right? And yeah, just great shot. See what we can get out of this. I feel like I aimed... Oh my gosh, so much of that hit the water. Ugh. I feel like I aimed... yeah, thank you, Musashi. Somebody knew how to aim on this team, and it wasn't me. I feel like I aimed too far forward and too low. It just was... It was almost too easy, and that's why I screwed it up, right? But, yeah, we should have been able to get... We should have been able to maybe not kill him, but at least do a little bit more damage than that, right? All right, Des Moines. Now, we don't want to press in too quick and too hard here, because, it's 3-1 in here, right? There's 3 ships by this zone, to just us. Our destroyer's over there heading for the C spot, right? C spot. Sounds like G. Never mind. So, Des Moines here. Ooh, Ibuki, can we finish? This would be a decent shot here. Somebody else's bullets are... Come on. Musashi again. Gets that guy. That's 2 kills I feel like I maybe could have, sort of, would have had. Wait, right. If only, right? So Des Moines got a lot of health, but he is just sailing perfectly for us to take this shot at him. So we'll see how this goes here. 2 Citadel hits. That's pretty sweet. We'll take it. I'm a little disappointed in the 6 over penetrations, because I feel like if we would have had one more... one more penetration, he would have died. Please, Musashi, do not steal another kill from him. He almost got that one, too. There we go. 3 penetrations there. Columbo's going to turn around and pick on us, I'm going to guess, just because now we're capping the zone, right? So he'll be able to, he'll be able to make this really annoying for us, and we won't be able to cap the zone, right? And then our B hole is just got capped by the destroyer, I'm sure. And we'll just have to make sure we angle appropriately, right? Yeah, that still hurt quite a bit, but could have been worse, could have been better, Alright, here we are in a sweet spot. So we'll hit the brakes here, because we're not spotted, right? And see if we can't take these shots. See what kind of work we can do, and then we'll switch to HE too, since he's not going to go broadside to us. And, of course, he goes unspotted. Alright, be patient. We'll see if we can't solidify this cap at least. And then we're going to have to probably... I don't know if that destroyer is going to go after our battleship, or if he's going to come in after us, right? Because we're getting the zones. It's always tempting to defend the zones, right? That Columbo's... Oh, he's in a smoke screen. That's why I was like, the destroyer's right there. He's in his rolling smoke. Alright, and then we're getting picked up. So that's probably the destroyer. Which means Columbo is probably going to shoot at us and reset this cap. Yep, here come the bullets. So close. 2 more seconds we needed. Puts it all the way back to 57. Alright, we gotta fire. 4 defends. There we go. You're not getting our zone that easy, buddy. Actually, that was actually their zone. So yeah, so we triggered sonar, which was the right call here. And then we do have radar. So let's see if we can pick them up. Alright, it's a Holland, okay. Well, yeah, we're not gonna be able to, like, we're not really reload slow, right? Like it's a challenge to go after destroyers. Like we're gonna do it. Like cruiser beats destroyer, usually, right? But at least now we're not spotted. We can, you know, we know where the destroyer is. We've told everybody on the map, right? And then we can get this zone finally. And then I think, like, we're gonna have to be aggressive here, which is unfortunate, right? But there's no other way to win this game at this point, right? They've had more zones than us for longer. They're getting the C cap here. Our Musashi that's capping B, that's gonna be a situation, right? Because he's, you know, if he gets hit, like, you know, it's just gonna keep getting reset, right? So we'll have to. Oh man, I was hoping to get bullets there in time to keep it out of their hands, but that was not how it went. And then we'll be a little unpredictable here. One, because we're dodging Columbo bullets, but two, I'm sure we're gonna keep getting torpedoed from that Holland, right? So we'll need some help with this Columbo, please. Our destroyer looks like he's got bullets on, or torpedoes on the way, but Columbo is turning in towards us, so I'm sure everything's gonna miss. We'll press in, and then we'll make a left turn here in a minute, just to hopefully throw off the destroyer, right? It's one of those things. Yeah, here come the torps. Oh man, we didn't decide to do that quick enough. I forget how quickly that Holland reloads on those torps. And then now, of course, yeah, we're more broadside to Columbo. Things are going great, guys. Things are going great. I can take it. We can take the bullets. Oh, yes. Somebody finish. Somebody finish it. So he had just fired, so we know he doesn't got bullets loaded. So, right, these are all secondary SAP shells from him. Thank you, sir. Musashi to the rescue for the third time. I'm sure that guy is going to be, like, top of the leaderboard, right? Like, all right, so we'll switch to HE. We're a little down on points here, which means I'm going to need probably a zone and probably one more kill, if not from us. You know, maybe our Musashi could get it, right? Whoever that guy is. I feel like if we win, we already owe this game to that dude. I mean, we played our part, right? We have 4 defends, a solo cap, a kill. Like, we're not slacking off, right? But this is gonna suck with this Holland here. Rich Churchill. You won't get away that easy. Oh yeah, he just killed our destroyer. Great. We at least get a hit. He's far out, but I think his torpedoes are pretty long range. Yep. So we get our one last cheeky shot. He's gonna keep us spotted, which is unfortunate, right? But we're gonna need, so we can at least get into the zone. But like, yeah, all right, so we got a cruiser out there that can fire a bajillion bullets, whoever that was. That a Worcester or something? So our odds of actually getting this capture are pretty slim, even though he's missing quite a bit already. But eventually he's gonna figure out the angle, right? It's gonna happen. And a Schleifen that's got quite a bit of health left. All right, and we're down a little less than 100 points. All right, we're gonna run in. I already was intending to like slam into this island here, you know, hoping it was gonna be enough cover, but it also saves us from these torpedoes. And then so we'll back up, and we're gonna have to try and throw off this Holland again. Just time our movements right. Otherwise, we're gonna have like 1 or 2 of those and die. Yeah, there's some more. 50 seconds left. We need probably that cruiser spotted and another miracle shot from either myself, which, you know, hasn't been going good for us, or that Musashi on that Worcester to be able to take him out, right? And then we'll try and stay not back up too far here, but I know that Holland's gonna have, oh crap, we're right at the edge of the zone. I know this Holland is gonna like have torpedoes coming, right? So I wanted to kind of throw him off. So we just got radar going, and so it means he's more than 9 kilometers out. Sonar going, so we'll pick up the torps. Schlieffen. Oh my gosh, there's the cruiser. That cruiser is low on health. We need him dead. 10 seconds left in this game. Somebody shoot. We're gonna shoot. Oh, alright, that's like perfect flight time for those to hit right as the game ends. Oh yes, Musashi to the rescue! That put us over the points. There it is. He had the same idea as me and was just faster at it than I was. He was probably just kept his guns pointed that way versus us trying to deal with that Holland, right? We still had an awesome game, 135,000 damage. Yeah, that Musashi at 3,000 XP. Oh, we weren't far behind him on XP. I mean, kills aren't everything, you know. Yeah, only about 100 less than him on XP. But good job, JS Cobb 82. Thank you, sir. We owe you our win. And came out on top on credits as well. Oh man, those last second games are my favorites in this. You know, if you win it. When you lose it, then I hate them the most. So this is how I have. This is not Mary East River, right? So this is the guy. So up in the top right, you can see it's Norman Scott. So normal commander, right? You can get him for Commander XP in the shop if you don't get him from a crate, which anybody who's been playing for a little bit probably has him already. But yeah, AP shell focused inspiration here, right? And then base trait is shell grouping, which we love. And then a lot of these other ones we're going, you know, range and or accuracy, right? Like easy choices in my mind, right? I don't fire HE too much, so we don't pick the HE one. I don't pick torpedo detectability here because we've got sonar quite a bit, right? So it's like, you know, if I suspect torpedoes, I should time that sonar right. Shell damage and pen multiplier, grouping and dispersion, right? And then of course fully packed. I am very addicted to fully packed for cruisers. I do, you know, I kind of say this all the time, but if you find yourself not going through your consumables, then I would probably pick like refill station. You know, pick whatever works best for you and your play style, right? And then, yeah, we don't quite have enough to rank her up anymore, or him up anymore, right? That is our Alaska game for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. I hope you had fun. If you did like the video, you can push the like button. If you don't like the video, then you wouldn't do that, right? That makes sense, right? But do follow the channel. I am doing World of Warships videos pretty much every day. So, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.